All right, what's up, guys? My name is Levi Buckenoff, and this is the official start of DoubleB Customs. DoubleB Customs is a business me and my dad are endeavoring to start here. We come up with a name, DoubleB Customs, to make it easy for you guys to remember. Our last name is Buckenoff, and we originally were going to call it Buckenoff Built, but since it's just a hard name to say, hard name to pronounce and remember, we're just like, well, I guess we'll just come up with DoubleB Customs. The logo is something that I designed. We have revised it many times to get towards now. This is going to be a clean channel. I'm very excited to start this, and we're just here to build trucks and cars, create good content, and just, really the end all goal is just to have fun doing it. So, many things I have done here, but previously before starting this channel, is I have built this 68 Ford sitting behind me. We're working on a 1970 International Lodestar. It's sitting right over in the other room over there. That's kind of Dad's build. We started them at the same time, and we worked on his, and then we worked on mine, and we ended up just kind of making mine the priority because I graduated early this year, and we wanted it to be done so I could drive it to my graduation. So Dad kind of, I'm very thankful for it. Dad kind of dropped his project, and he dropped his truck to help me finish my truck, just hammer it out, get it done. Plus, at the end of my school year, I was traveling here and traveling there. So really, Dad helped me finish my truck. But he did his buttoning things up, like wiring, lights, brake lights, just many different things like that. He helped me finish on this. One other thing I've built is, or I just helped build, is we have a 30-foot gooseneck trailer out there. I'm sure you'll see it on this channel. We've used it quite a bit. We've went and got all the parts for this truck behind me with it, I guess the exception of steel, but all the main parts with this we've got with that 30-footer. We've got Dad's, and we built it. It's a tandem axle, dove tail, 30-footer, 20-foot main section, and then 10-foot dove. It comes in handy a lot. We really like it, and it's done really well for ourselves. So I have helped Dad build that, but that was quite a many years ago, really, at this point. And then right now, I am currently, working on the 1969 Ford F-750. On this channel, I guess there's many things that I'd like to do, I'd like to accomplish. I have many goals in mind where I'd like to go, and we're taking it step by step right now. And at first it was kind of going slow. We're just like, well, let's just graduate and see where we're at, see what we're doing. And but now them steps have progressed a lot faster than I thought they would. And we're filming the first video right now, so I'm super excited to do this. I'm going to do my best to give you guys the best content, the best builds I can, and I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on, but just bear with me, as some of it might not turn out the best, but we're going to do our best overall. I hope to go many places. I hope to accomplish a lot for you guys, and I just can't wait to see where this thing will be in the near future. What I hope to accomplish here is just build custom trucks and cars to look and perform however the customer wants. Whatever you want, whatever cab you want, whatever engine, transmission, frame, axles, tires, rims, lights, bed, anything you want. If you want it to be just a cruiser, if you want it to be a rat rod, if you want it to be loud, if you want it to perform and, you know, do awesome, cool burnouts and donuts and, you know, just have fun and go fast and all that stuff. It's whatever the customer wants. So that's really our goal here, is to build whatever the customer wants. If you can dream it, I mean, we'll do it. We want to help you build your dream truck. And I guess that's really our goal over here, just to have fun and to just create good, cool content as well. Another thing is bring the old farm trucks back to life. This is a 1968. I got a 69 sitting out there. Dad's International is a 1970. And, you know, these things are old. And, you know, ones may look at it and be like, man, that truck is old. You know, like, that thing's old. That thing's a piece of junk. That thing's not cool. Well, you got to see the potential in these trucks. I mean, when I first seen my truck out here, I was in West Virginia, and my grandpa gave me a 49 Dodge radio cab to build. Actually, he gave me it, and I was going to build it. I was going to slam it down to the ground and make it look all cool. And when we pulled the cab off the frame, that thing kind of really just fell apart. It was not good at all. And so we were like, man, because I was really excited about it. It's a super cool cab. It's actually kind of rare. There's only so many of them made, and even more rare now. I'm sure, you know, a bunch of them have been scrapped and stuff. So I was really excited about it, but that did not work out. So Dad went to Indiana and picked this truck up. We've looked at it on the phone. You know, I said, you know, I like it. It's cool. It has cool characteristics. But I really didn't know, wasn't 100% sure, but I guess it's whatever. It was a cool truck. Ended up turning out super awesome. But Dad brought it home, and he surprised me with it. And I come down to the barn that night, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I'm like, it's cool. I'm really thankful for it, but I'm like, man, I don't know. Just some things are going to have to really grow on me, especially like on top of the cab, how it's like real tall right there. I did not like that at all when I first seen it. And I'm just like, man, I don't know about this. But that's a super cool characteristic of this truck. Like the hood scoop is super cool. I mean, just the whole truck turned out better than I thought, better than I expected. And just my vision of my mind come to fruition. Like when I first started it, I'm like, I want the tires to stick out and the bed to look like this. And I'd draw it on a piece of cardboard or paper. And I'd show Dad, and he'd be like, okay. And I'd give him my idea, and he'd give in his input. And I guess this is what we turned out with, and it turned out absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this truck, and I can't wait to just do more content with it, and I guess see where, you know, it ends up as well. We're just here to film cool content, just get the best content we can. I mean, we're not here to be boring. I hope I'm not boring. Just here to just have fun, have a good time, and take you along just on this journey of building cool trucks, building cool cars, and just having fun while we're doing it. I mean, we may not be building trucks, cars the whole time. Who knows, we might get into other adventures, trips, plans. It's not going to be all trucks, and I'm hoping to get into some other stuff as well. You know, another one of my goals here is I've been inspired by others, and I've seen what they've done, and I'm like, man, I really like what they've done. And they've inspired me, and they're like, hey, you can do it. And I've took my truck to the Freedom Truck Meet. Allie Cooper and Jason Hines and Cole Motors. I talked to them. I got the Useless 6'7" award up there at the Freedom Truck Meet in Van Wert, Ohio. And really, that is what kind of encouraged me even more to go on to doing this. She gave me that award, and, you know, through that, I have known her. I've known Jason. I went out to her show out in Indiana, the Useless 6'7" show, and really, it kind of put this truck out there. People seen it, and really, it just encouraged me to keep on going. And, you know, we're here to film things where others are like, man, I really like what you've done, and, you know, I'd love to build one myself. It don't look that hard. Well, he done it like this. Maybe I could do it like that. Well, I see how Levi done it, and maybe I could do it myself. And, you know, it's great. I want to help this next generation, you know, build some cool stuff, you know, show the truck community what we're really about. And that's just another thing. Like I said earlier, you know, I just want to be clean. This is a clean channel. And, you know, I guess I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, and all that junk I just don't do it. And that's kind of how I've been raised my whole life. And I mean, I've went to shows, I've had my truck there, and I've had just as much as fun, probably even more fun than them other guys just partying up there. And we're just here to just show that this truck community is not about the partying and drinking and smoking and all that stuff. You know, we're here for the trucks and cars and coolnesses. And, you know, somebody put their time into a build, somebody put their effort into a build, and that's their build. And we just want to help others see that, you know, this is a cool thing. You don't have to party and do all that other stuff to have fun in this truck community. I mean, building trucks and having fun, taking it to shows, meeting other people is what it's truly about. And we're just here to have fun, you know, help others build their own dream, or, you know, just enjoy watching us build these type of trucks and cars. I guess for the next few videos here, I started out filming quite a bit because I've had this dream for quite a while now. And, you know, when I first did it, you know, I was running around filming everything. I mean, I'll set my tripod up, film me grind, filming me cutting something, videoing me doing this, videoing me doing that. And I kind of really caught myself just like taking too much time to video, especially not being as good back then. You know, I've gotten a little better, but I guess I'm not 100%. I mean, I'm far from 100%. Take me right here, but I've gotten better from there. And but really, I was just worried about filming everything, and I just decided that I just needed to set the camera down and just focus on building my truck, really. And so I guess, and I do have some content and pictures, you know, progress pictures, progress content of my truck, Dad's truck, and just a bunch of different stuff in between. You know, I have a 1960 C60 Chevy Viking sitting out there. I'm going to build one day for myself, but just content going and getting that, and donor frames and other frames, and it's just been a long journey. And I have a lot of content that I've just kind of been storing over, I don't know, the past year and a half, because I've had this dream in the back of my head. And so I guess in the next few videos, you are going to see just things compiled together over the past year and a half, 2 years, whatever. And we're just going to go back to see, you know, how far we've come, and, you know, see the progress of building the 68 Ford and the Lodestar, to bring you guys up to date of where everything is right now. Actually, I do want to say that I have loved these farm trucks since a little kid. You know, Dad has, you know, done many things. I mean, when I was young, we used to go out and pick up trucks. We'd go pick up dump trucks just for the bed. And I guess, as you'll see here in one of these pictures, I'm standing on top of a dump truck, and this is the same cab I have sitting outside here. Is a 1969 Ford F750. I do not believe it had the hood scoop, but I mean, it's the dent side and everything. And so I guess, as you can see, I've had this love, you know, since I was a little kid. That's my sister standing there, and my dad in the background. And we just had fun doing that kind of stuff. And so I have had this love my whole entire life, since I've been a little kid and everything. So, you know, it's just been a whole progress step to where we are now. So at first I wanted to film everything I was doing, because, you know, I've had this dream for a while now, and I just decided that I needed to put the camera down and get my work done. So that is why you will see many different pictures and videos of the progress as these trucks were coming together. So I guess we'll talk about my truck a little bit here. This thing sitting right behind me, it's a 1968 Ford T950. It was sitting on a tandem axle truck. This thing was a grain truck, had big old tall sides on it, huge gas engine. I guess I can't name the size of the engine or whatnot, but it had a twin stick transmission. Super cool. Actually, I wish it ran. That way I could have tried it out and really just seeing how all that worked. But so it's a 1968 Ford T950. It has a 1995 Dodge 3500 single cab long bed frame, axles, kind of the chassis, engine, and transmission that are under it, that come from that Dodge donor truck. It has the 12 valve Cummins in it with the NV 4500 behind that. Actually, I had to extend the frame because I wanted my 10-foot bed. This thing is sitting on milled custom 22-inch rims with 33-inch tires. I have super singles in the front, so they're like 14.5 inches wide. Super wide, but they look awesome. I built the custom flatbed. This is, like I said earlier, this is just something I had in my mind, and I had a vision in my mind. I wrote it down, I drew it down, and I guess this is what it come out to. So it come out awesome, but I built this custom bed piece by piece by hand, and I guess it was just an awesome experience doing it. And then also one other thing is I do have air suspension all the way around the truck. And then we do want to talk about Dad's truck a little bit because it is not 100% finished right now. We have worked on it for quite a while, but then Dad's been busy on some other projects where he works, and I guess he hasn't got all the time to work on his. But his is a Ford Super Duty frame. It is two 1970 International Lodestar cabs. So what he did is we went and bought two cabs. One, we picked the best cab that had hardly no rust. Normally, the Lodestars will rust like on the cow area, so you pop the hoods and it's right there on the cow. Normally they'll rust right there real bad. About every single Lodestar I have seen has rust right there, and you've had to patch it and fix it. Surprisingly, the one Dad picked up did not. This thing was almost 100% clean. And so we took the best cab, put it at the front, and then we took the other cab, chopped it, and we put it behind the first cab, the white cab, and we made this thing an extended cab. I got a really good buddy down the road, Adam Spragan. You'll probably know him as Spragan Built Customs. He runs a YouTube channel and everything else. He is a super cool international Lodestar. Please go check him out. It is 100% awesome. I really like Adam, and he's an awesome guy. But he had a Lodestar right down the road. I mean, I'm probably 5-8 minutes from him, super close. And crew cabs at the time were really expensive, and we built these trucks on like a budget. And Dad, I guess we were building it on a budget, so I guess, and the crew cabs are really expensive. So Dad's like, well, I guess we're just going to do something different that nobody has seen before and build an extended cab Lodestar. So to the record, right now, this thing is the only extended cab Lodestar in the world, as we have seen right now. Actually, there's one other one that we have seen, but Dad has had his done, the cab done, before we ever seen that guy come out. He probably just built it way faster than we did. This thing has just been taking a lot of time. So Dad's is the first extended cab Lodestar in the world, which is, it's awesome to think about. But it's super cool truck. It turned out a lot of good. They're both cabs combined together, make extended cab. This Dad's truck is on air ride all the way around. Firestone bags in the front, Firestone bags in the back. He has a custom bed on that thing. He has an International DT360 with a ZF 6-speed behind it, transmission behind it. We piece and part these things together. Dad's is a long story for another day. I'll just give you a quick rundown on it. So he used to drive a 2006 Ford F-350 dually 6-liter with an automatic transmission in it, and he was just going to pull that truck apart, put this International DT360 engine in it with his ZF6 behind it, and make just like a killer work truck, really. And then we seen this Lodestar, Adam's Lodestar, and Dad's like, that's what I want to do. So Dad kind of backtracked a little bit and built his Lodestar, and it's just parts and pieced together, come out awesome. But the engine, we actually have had that engine for quite a while now. Me, Dad, Mom, and my sister went and picked up a full-size school bus. That was quite a many years ago, and you could pick up a school bus for relatively cheap. Now, the price has gone up quite a ways. but we picked it up just for strictly the engine. It's an International DT360 engine. It's just like an inline six. It's a little bigger than a 12-valve Cummins, but pretty much the same thing, inline six. And then he has Carson Stafford's adapter plate, flywheel, dual disc clutch, and pressure plate, and all that stuff from Carson Stafford, and the adapter plate to bolt the ZF6 transmission up behind the International DT360 engine. He's wanting to drive it over the road. Him and Mom just go on trips, and it should be really good. So I guess without us rambling on, I guess that's kind of what is under Dad's truck. It's still in the progress, and we drove it the other day. It's super cool. It looks awesome. Oh, it's sitting on 22 5s, milled down to 22s, and then 35-inch tires. They're the Kenworth 100th Anniversary Edition rims. They're super sick looking, make the truck look awesome. And yeah, I mean, it's just overall cool truck. And I guess I can't wait to see him get that thing fully done and driving. And I guess it's just going to be awesome. I have a lot of hobbies. You know, I love building these trucks. I love doing this custom stuff. And, you know, building these trucks and custom fabrication. I'll show you some more of my hobbies through this thing. I love to dirt bike ride, hunt, all that stuff. You'll probably not see much of hunting and fishing and stuff. You know, that's just kind of stuff I'll do for fun. So you'll probably see a lot of dirt bikes, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, three-wheelers, and many more. I mean, we'll ride anything, we'll rip anything, because we'll have a lot of fun on it. And I mean, really anything that runs, moves, drives, you can have a lot of fun on. So you'll probably see some more of that stuff on this channel as well. All right, this journey really has already come a long ways to where we're sitting right now. It's come a long way. It's took quite a while, really. But, you know, I would not change any step about it. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome experience just to see and watch the progress, how everything has come. My dream throughout my high school years was to be a lineman. And, you know, just working for a power company. And as time kind of went along, you know, this ended up really not working out. But I still knew I wanted to do this business and build trucks and build custom stuff for you guys. After graduation this past summer, I thought I was going to take a while to get this thing going, and really only having just like little funds for this thing. And, you know, I built this thing on just as I got money through working for my cousin. I just, you know, I'd work for a little bit and buy this, work for a little bit and buy that, work for a little bit more and buy this. You know, it would take quite a while. And, you know, I knew I was willing, 100% willing to do that. And I knew that was what I was going to have to do to get this thing going. And, you know, that was just the steps to getting this business going. It took quite a while to build this, and that's just kind of how I figured it was going to go. But having still little finances, I was not 100% sure. Saying that it took me 18 months to build this thing, 100% worth it, but I knew it was going to take a while. However, this fall, you know, I guess earlier I said, you know, I like to be clean. That's how I've been raised. Man, I have sought God's direction through school, through, you know, careers, through this business, through many things I've wanted to do, and it has definitely not failed me. I received exciting news. I woke up one morning and Dad had already been out and he had talked to some of their friends, and Dad come and he's like, I got exciting news for you, Levi. Like, I got a surprise for you. He's like, I want to video this. I want to tell you. And, you know, when I heard that, I'm like, this is something cool. This is something serious. So I was really excited, and he had told me that some of our friends have seen what I wanted to do, have seen my ambition of building these trucks and starting the business, that they wanted to help me financially because they're impressed with my passion to start. This definitely was a huge game changer in everything. All my plans, all my steps, everything. I mean, I did not expect this. I never, ever, ever expected somebody to be like, hey, I see what you're doing and I want to help you out. And here's a check to build a start. Never once have I thought that. But seeking God's direction has blown my mind way out of proportion, and all I can just do is sit here and be amazed. They were just impressed with how I was, like what I wanted to do and my passion for this. And right now it has enabled me to start collecting the parts for this 1969 Ford F-750 that we're getting ready to build here. I've collected my cab, my frame, engine, transmission. I've collected my rims, tires. I'm working on adapters. I got my wire harness to do it. And really the only next big thing is just steel. So we're really excited to start it, but that financial help has enabled me to start this way faster than I thought. I'm really grateful for this. I cannot express enough how grateful I am for this. And it's just been an awesome experience, and how just things and ideas and plans are just really falling into place. One other thing I did want to say is I do work a regular job. I guess that kind of leads into I guess what I thought I was going to have to be doing, but I do work a regular job for a city. I work as a water distribution operator. So I guess at times, I guess it's a 7 to 3:30 job, but it is 37 minutes away from my house. I may be a little slow at times getting some things done, but I'm going to work my hardest to get the content and get the builds and get the progress out to you guys, just so you can see what we're doing and how we're coming along. This is just my dream, and I'm just going to work my hardest to make this thing a success. That brings us back to, I guess another thing is I thought I wanted to be an electrical lineman, and I guess that didn't really work out, and I took my truck here to a show. I met this guy on Friday, and Sunday he texted me, hey, we want to hire you. So I worked that for quite a few months here up until the end of the year. I loved it. I learned a lot on your field tile and excavation and dirt work and running machinery. I already knew how to run machinery, but I even top notch. And them guys are top notch, do awesome work, and I even learned how to run it even better. And so that kind of led into, I had this truck at another car show, and another guy came up to me and he's like, hey, City of Murrysville is hiring as a water distribution operator. And I'm like, okay, and I guess we'll try for it, and if it's meant to be, it'll work out. Well, it worked out. So it's been an awesome experience to see how things have come and to where they're at now. And really, it's just awesome to see the plans and how the steps are just falling into place to really just run this business and start this business and see where it will go. Guys, like I said, I'm super excited to start this business and channel DoubleB Customs. I look forward to building things that are super cool, having fun, and seeing how far this will go. I'm sure I will get better as I go, and really I just cannot wait, absolutely cannot wait to see what experiences I will encounter along the way. All right, so I guess that's kind of a wrap for, this first video. I guess it has been an awesome experience filming this, setting this up. I love building these trucks, I love filming, I love editing, and I just hope to get better as we go along the way. I guess that's one really main thing that has been driving me to do this, is just the excitement. Like, man, where could I be in the future? And I'm driving to see where I can be in the future. I'm driving to see that dream, how that dream will fulfill and how that dream will turn out. And I look at people nowadays, and ones that I have seen, ones that I have looked up to, ones that I've got ideas off of, and I have looked at them, I'm like, man, it'd be awesome to meet them, to hang out with them. And I guess doing this, that's, part of the experiences that I hope to experience is, going and meeting with these guys, hanging out with them, creating content with them, and just, really widening my friend group. Really excited to see where this will go. And I guess I want to take you guys along with me. You guys will see everything that I do on this business, and everything that we do and everything that we make will go right back into the business to make the business better. This is a high priority, and I want it to be a success. So I guess buckle up and come along with me on this journey of DoubleB Customs.